War, the single most dangerous event two or more fractions of mankind can participate in. Nobody does it better than us. Not chimps, not insects. Men have been waging wars against each other as emperors and as countries since the advent of our sense of possession. Numerous wars have been fought till now. And if there is one thing we have learned from them, then it is that war brings out the best and the absolute worst in us. There are many tales of bravery, sacrifice, and compassion towards a fallen enemy in war, but always with an echo of bloodthirst, war crimes, and inexplicable psychopathic deeds of torture and cruelty. One such war took place on July 29th, year 1014, between the Byzantine Empire and the Bulgarian Empire. It was the culmination of the nearly half-century long struggle between the Byzantine Emperor Basil II and the Bulgarian Emperor Samuel in the late 10th and the early 11th centuries. The result was a decisive Byzantine victory and a sickening barbaric consequence for the Bulgarian army. After the defeat of the Bulgarians in Sprechios in 997, a new phase of the Byzantine-Bulgarian War began in the year 1000, when Emperor Basil II, having secured his throne, launched a series of campaigns. He secured Moesia, and in the year 1003, his forces took Wittin. The next year, Basil inflicted a heavy defeat on Tsar Samuel in the Battle of Skoye. By the year 1005, Basil had regained control of Thessaly and parts of southern Macedonia. Over the next few years, a regular pattern emerged. The Byzantines would campaign in Bulgaria, laying siege to forts and pillaging the countryside, while the numerically inferior Bulgarians, unable to offer direct opposition, launched diversionary raids in Macedonia and Greece. Samuel could not stop Basil, at least in the open field, or engage the emperor in a decisive battle, and suffered many defeats and began to lose his strength and his authority in his own country. The culmination of the war came in the year 1014 when Samuel resolved to stop the Byzantine army before it could enter the Bulgarian heartland. To face the expected Byzantine offense, Samuel gathered a large army. The Byzantine army marched from Constantinople and entered the Strymon Valley, reaching the village of Kleidion, where the river bends and approaches the Belasitsa and Austrasian mountains. There the army was stopped by a thick wooden wall, defended by 20,000 Bulgarian troops. The Byzantines attacked the palisade without delay but were repulsed. Basil, understanding it would not be easy to overcome this obstacle, ordered his general Nicephorus Cepheus to maneuver his troops around the high Belasitsa mountain and surround the Bulgarians, while he continued the assaults on the wall. Cepheus led his troops along a steep path that led him into the Bulgarians' rear, and on July 29th, he attacked. The trapped Bulgarian soldiers abandoned their fortification to face this attack, and Basil on the other side was able to break through the wall. In the confusion of the rout, thousands of Bulgarian troops were killed and the rest desperately attempted to flee westwards. Samuel and his son Gabriel immediately left their headquarters and tried to bring reinforcements into the valley. But in desperate fighting near the village of Makrivio, they were overwhelmed by the quickly advancing enemy. Many Bulgarian soldiers were killed at Makrivio and many more were captured. Emperor Samuel himself barely escaped. Skylitzes records that Basil completely routed the Bulgarian army and took 15,000 prisoners. He divided the prisoners into groups of 100 men, blinded 99 men in each group, and left one man in each with one eye so that he could lead the others home. This was done in retaliation for the death of Botanitis, who was Basil's favorite general and advisor, and also to crush the Bulgarian morale. Another possible reason was that in Byzantine eyes the Bulgarians were rebels against their authority, and blinding was the usual punishment meted out to rebels. For this action, King Basil II gained the nickname Bulgar-Kotnos, the Bulgar-Slayer. Samuel died of a heart attack on October 6, year 1014, reportedly due to seeing his soldiers blinded.